Hey guys, Tanya here, Tuesday with Tanya. I'm here with Bobby Nicholson and Debra Coppola. We'll find out about their event. We're at good old Copperfields, right? Copperfields. Copperfields. I said it a little wrong. In the VIP.
Yep. Debra Coppola VIP.
I know, right there. The nice photos. I know you're sitting right on the right side too. She's on the correct side for it, yeah. And don't forget to drop your name. And anybody watching on a replay, it's only now for the tickets for the event. So we're giving away on 2 tickets, 2 passes, 2 free passes, so to say.
Yeah, there's no tickets.
Yeah, no actual ticket,
yeah.
Right? So it's like a pass, everything at the door. So, all right. So just drop your name. So yeah. So who decided to have the event? I should say that too.
Second to None created it.
Oh, okay.
Because
so you guys created it, yeah.
Yeah, like when we're all talking, we always go back to that era and this, this guy. I wonder what he's doing. Or,
right, we're at the door when you're at the door.
And at the door a lot too. It happens where people come up and they look a little familiar. Then we start going back, and so we decided. Well, really, Second to None was really the force behind it. They wanted to create that event.
Yeah.
Because we're like kind of passionate about that era.
Right. Well, like you said, it could be any era. So I mean, I'm saying baby boomers, but it didn't have to be.
No,
it doesn't.
Like
have
when
to
we
be,
the first flyer was basically it said Mount Pleasant and beyond, because basically, like Deborah's from Charles Street. And like Jerry's from like my area and everything in Providence, but people were thinking it was about like a high school, and it wasn't. It's about the era. So we put Mount Pleasant and beyond, so everyone thought it's like, okay, you went to Cranston West. Deborah went to Odinville High.
No,
I went to Mount Pleasant.
Oh, fine.
So people started thinking that it was basically high school when it really wasn't. We want everyone to be geared towards the era, the era, not just the high school. But you're going to see people that you haven't seen since high school, and like Deborah's husband Jerry still has his hockey jersey that he's going to wear that night, and he's class of '74. Not to give away his age, but so he played hockey for Mount Pleasant, so he's. You know what I mean? It's like a throwback, not just high school, the era.
And imagine it fits him still, I assume. That
oh,
shirt
yeah,
fits him.
imagine.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Wow. That's good. That's impressive.
He's in good shape.
That's impressive.
Hope he makes it, though, because without him, the show doesn't go on.
The show doesn't go on.
Why not?
Because he's the force.
He's the force. That's
he is.
true.
Yes.
Wait, just refresh my memory. It's you in the band, and then it's...
Kenny and Jerry, Kenny and
Oh, so he's at... What does he do? I forget.
Jerry
He does it
plays
all.
lead guitar.
He does. No, he's in the back. Remember?
Bass guitar.
He plays guitar, the
keyboards.
horn.
I gotta get out more. I gotta get out more.
And a little bit of piano.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. So without him, forget it. Then what? What happens on a sick day?
Right.
He doesn't have them.
We have to get
I'm glad you brought that up, though, because Deborah,
doesn't have sick
and I think this is amazing. This is like a Cal Ripken record. Deborah, like a month or 2 ago, was her first time she ever was sick during a gig in over 45 years.
Yeah, no.
That was
Come
that
on.
little virus that was going around.
Not
Not COVID. No.
Never, but that's amazing. That
I never
record
got
right
COVID.
there.
Huh?
Like that record right there, Deborah, is
Yeah.
never, like, just imagine all that time.
Right.
One time you got sick. Ain't that weird?
And my sister Marilyn filled in. Did a great job.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, drop a comment if you want saying hi. Drop a comment. Feel free to drop a comment saying hi. Plus, drop your name if you want to enter the raffle, which is for a pass to get into the old school dance party. So,
2.
wow. 2 passes, right?
Then we'll let 2 people in.
It's all
Two
about
different
fun. We want
Yeah.
people to have.
We want to bring that era back. We want to bring it for 4 or 5 hours, and
Yeah.
we want people to say, "Boy, I hope they have the next one." When
Right,
they're
right.
leaving, another one.
Right.
It was a great era. Like even like her, like it's crazy. Like what year about was it, Deborah, that you would perform in your neighborhood behind each Chicagoans? What about you? If you had to say,
Or like a neighborhood party.
this is every week.
Is that right? It goes on every week or no?
No, but she would enter in the 70s.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Teenager. So what about what? How old was you
I
about?
can't even think.
You
Maybe
16?
16, yeah. 15, no, 15.
15.
Yeah.
So that means
14.
that you're talking about 73. She was doing that in the neighborhood. Never mind the career where
Yeah.
Like,
Down
when
the
I started
playground?
reading about it,
Down the
Yeah,
playground.
so she used to do that for the neighborhood kids at that age.
Maryland too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Jerry
You guys
did it
just
too.
go
me,
out there
that's
singing?
amazing,
You
like-
go sing? You're just singing
Yeah,
outside?
with a band.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Jerry with his band behind Vesey Street School. He's got a picture.
That's what I'm saying. Like, their careers are, you know.
Go
And
way
then
far back. Yeah.
what happened was one time I took a picture of Deborah. She was singing the opposite way. I was outdoors and I put it up. And this girl texted me that I went with in the 70s and said, remember we used to go see her at Albert's? Like 70s. I'm saying, wow, like you were performing.
You've been saying that.
Yeah, that was a club in that era in the late 70s in
What was the name of it?
Albert's. It was
Albert's?
on George Waterman, the one that set
Johnson.
back. Yeah. And never mind, like you sung all the national anthems at all
Yeah.
the fights.
Oh.
At
Okay.
the fights, at George Bazzari's, the karate fights.
That was that. Wow.
But
my God, that's cool.
you know what amazes me most out of all of it? How many times she must have sang happy birthday to people.
Oh, why you do that?
In all them
God,
years.
Kenny and God, there's
No,
there's
sir.
one or three or two every time, almost every time
Yeah.
we sing. So
Oh, every time you have a show.
Yeah. Since the 70s. Imagine how many people are walking around saying, I remember Debra Coppola saying happy birthday in 86 or whatever.
That's
Or
so
she played at
cool.
my wedding.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You know
Okay,
what
I
I'm
think
saying?
of
Like,
that.
yeah, it's hard
it's
to
amazing.
remember a
Yeah.
lot of things.
Yeah,
Like,
that's a lot.
I don't think Deborah realizes she's Deborah.
No,
She don't want to.
no, it shows my age.
That's awesome, though.
But I'm saying it's an amazing career when you look at it. Like, wow, just the birthdays alone.
Yeah.
I can only imagine. It's got to be in the thousands.
That must be it.
I
I
never
know,
even
because it's always
thought of
someone's, always someone's birthday, you're right?
Yeah.
It is, yeah,
Yeah.
it is. It is. That's cool, though.
That whole time.
So was it always like this whole singing thing? Was it always a full time thing for you or part time?
For a while, it was a full time, and then I got a job.
Oh, that's a good
No,
one.
no, 22 years. I was a teacher assistant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay. In Providence?
with
Yeah. Wow.
Camden Avenue School.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. No. So guys, drop a comment if you want. I can tell it's a little like slower today with the viewers. I think
No
because
comments?
we have a no, and you
They
want to know
went
why?
back to school,
'Cause-
maybe.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
back to school
I mean,
day.
everything.
Yeah, that's
and,
right.
and the other thing is there's that election today. What is it? Primary something?
Yes, for the Democrats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right up the Cicilline's thing.
I think that's how we're having some. I think that's part of it, probably.
But they'll have to see it on rerun.
Yeah. I'm just saying, don't give away the thing. We're giving away the.
That's right.
But we're trying to give away the what's it called?
The
old
tickets?
school tickets. So the event's on Saturday the 16th. Saturday, September 16th coming up.
Yeah.
And like you said, like it wasn't a high school reunion, but we're mentioning on the flyer all different high schools.
Yeah, we're just
So,
mentioning that because we
yeah.
want everyone to
Yeah.
go back to that era.
Right,
People
right.
you ain't seeing. It might be people from our area.
Yes.
Well, yeah, but they could always see you because
Yeah.
even way back then they knew where you were going to be or playing. But
Right.
in
right.
different people, like in my area, I grew up like Michael Solomon and all them, and I called, what's his name? Terry Hassett. He used to be head of the city council. He went crazy. He started calling all kinds of people.
Yeah, he was all
so it
excited,
like
yeah.
blew up to be this thing where,
Yeah.
you know.
Right.
But the original just said, like, Jerry made a plane,
Yeah.
and it said Mount Pleasant and beyond. So that
Right.
means exactly what it's saying.
Right.
Beyond.
Right.
It doesn't matter what high school you went to. We want to
Right.
focus on the era.
Right.
Bring that era back for 4 or 5 hours and
Right.
have a good time with second to none. There's going to be surprises.
Yeah.
We got a lot of different people
On the night
coming.
of. The night of.
Yeah.
Yeah. We get seconds. And on the night of,
You
maybe
can get a
couple
picture with
surprises.
Jerry. You can get a picture with Jerry and his ugly. What number were you, Jerry? He was number
Number
5.
Oh, I like 5.
So when you see, well, that was my number in Little League. Just saying.
That's my most number 5.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah.
It was either 5 or 7. I like 7 too, but
I like
pick
7.
5.
I like
But I know
7.
you're a
I
lot
like 7
younger than
more,
us, Tanya.
Yeah.
What year did you graduate?
99.
99.
I'm turning 42 this month.
99. I got socks over there.
Yeah,
I'm turning
you're
42.
young.
And Tom is
Oh,
turning
I-
62.
I remember when I was
You carry yourself older though.
No, I know. People
I'm
say
saying
that.
you
Yeah,
get
people
your
say that. Yeah.
education or whatever.
Yes.
but-
People say that. They always
Yeah.
think I'm older. Oh, this has been going on for
Because
years.
Tom
it
is
was
my
cool when
age.
you were young. Yeah, Tom is
62.
he's turning 62 this year.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I must be like 20 the way I carry myself.
That's another thing too. Like I like what she does. She works the room. When you come in after you're all set up, Deborah, you go and see like and it's not just people that are close to you. Yeah. You give them a feeling. It's hard to describe.
Well, you know why? And I know this. They say this at the awards and all that, and I mean.
Guys, drop a comment if you want.
If it wasn't
Want
for
a free
them,
ticket?
if it wasn't for them people, we wouldn't be here as much.
Yeah.
If they didn't come,
No, she
and
works
we
it too,
loved
though.
them,
She
and
stops
they
at
loved us,
everybody.
and with all my heart, a band is nothing without those people.
Right.
Even all those other bands that play there.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
there's
yeah,
some great
yeah.
bands that play here, but if you don't have the
Right.
people, they might be from another state, so they can't get the people, and I feel bad for them.
Oh, like
the
that,
following.
right.
So we're right
Right.
from here.
Right,
So
right,
all
right.
those people and the same
Yeah.
wonderful people.
Hey, Veronica, hey. Drop a comment if you want a free pass. Or you know anybody who does.
And Jerry does
Right.
it too. I mean,
Yeah,
They
it
thank
makes
me.
sense. Yeah.
And I said, no, I thank you. Oh, no, don't say it.
Yeah.
As
No,
long
I
as
know,
you're
I know,
having
it's
fun
true,
and
yeah,
we can
it's
make
true.
it, it's
It's
the
true.
real truth.
Right,
Right.
that is true. That is
he
true.
does the same thing. I mean, even on you guys' breaks.
Kenny, too.
Yeah. You just make sure you touch, or if someone else comes in during a set,
Yeah.
you make sure that, yeah, it's very impressive.
Right. And you know, if they don't feel like talking, you just say, oh, thank you for coming, and you walk away if
Yeah.
they don't. But
Yeah.
usually the people I don't know
Yeah.
will speak and talk, and they're very nice.
Yeah. And don't you feel like, I mean, I know you have a great voice. I mean, I've heard you, the band, no, really, the band does great. But don't you feel like there's so much, like, not just in Rhode Island, but I think just in the world, like, there's just so much hidden talent? Like, of any sorts, whether it's singing, whether it's dancing, whether it's, I don't care what it is, like, you know, comedy, painting.
No, it's true.
It's just hidden, and people just are out there. And
Call hers hitting.
Hidden,
But I think,
hidden.
I don't think it's hitting, but I don't think she realizes the level that it's at.
No.
No, I don't think of myself like
No,
that.
it's weird.
You're more
I swear to
humble
God,
about
you
it?
know.
Like more-
No, not
yeah.
even. I know there are so many wonderful male singers and
Yeah.
girl singers, like you
Yeah,
said,
yeah, there
that
are.
we've never heard. That
Right.
would blow me, anybody
Yes, I
away.
know, it's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, I always think like that.
Because they really are, though.
No, and every
There
singer
are.
I
There
hear,
are.
like if I go hear a band,
Yeah.
and I always say I like that what she did.
Yeah.
You know,
Right,
and
right, right.
you
Yeah,
try
yeah.
to
Right.
learn from other singers. That's what I do.
I know.
That's the smart thing to do. You
It's-
always
it's-
learn.
it's
How did
true.
you do that?
Right.
You know,
Mm.
you
Right,
never
right.
think that you're above.
Like, yeah, the other know-it-all.
No.
Or it stops with you, like you're the one who knows everything. Or,
I
But
didn't mean it
exactly,
that
yeah.
way, but I
Yeah.
just think
Oh, no, no,
that
I know. No, no.
you don't,
Yeah.
and I know it's sincere. It's not like you just do it on purpose,
Oh,
but
I
you
know.
don't, what you are,
Yeah.
you don't acknowledge.
No.
That's not about, it's not about that.
No. No. But I mean,
That's
look
what I'm
where we
saying.
are. We're in Providence, Rhode Island.
No, but the way you are,
No,
so you've done
okay.
a lot. You've done, come on.
Yeah. Oh,
There
no, I
ain't
don't
nobody,
think like that.
and I'm going to say this, even the kid that's being delivered today at Women and Infants
Yeah.
will never do like
Oh, I see.
what you've done
No.
in her career,
Right.
is what I mean.
Oh, you mean
Because-
in these days?
They'll never see that. They'll never even come close.
No.
Because why? Because we were actually doing things years ago outside and doing, like she said, there's a neighborhood party. There's really no such thing as that anymore.
But
Kind
I
of.
think
but
you
not
know
only
the
that,
kids of
But
today,
look,
right?
she's got
So what,
things
they
that,
don't have
she
to
opened
wait?
for Sister Sledge. She opened for
The Village
Village People.
Oh, okay.
But I'm saying, like, the things that she's done, they'll never, especially here, they'll never touch that.
Yeah.
One day off in over 45 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's not going to happen. One
You
day
serious?
off.
Yeah, but look at all the days I hung on the corner and didn't go to work in Charles Street.
Hung on the corner.
Oh, that's where we'd meet. That's a different generation.
Yeah.
I'd be at the El
yeah.
Dorado Club. I'd be in the park. I'd be, you know.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, still, all what you've accomplished in your
No, I-
career, you don't, to you,
Yeah.
not acknowledge, but like,
Yeah, I know what I did, but I don't like.
there's so many people that know
Like you don't want to feel
doing
like you're
good.
bragging about
Yeah,
it.
Not
or-
bragging,
right,
yeah, but-
I don't.
I know the right word for it.
It's like John Perrotta in
John Perrotta.
comedy.
He's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Right, there you go.
I was
So
going-
that's how people are saying about you is my
Oh, I
point.
think he was saying like me.
You know what I'm saying? Like
what
he's
you
the man
have-
in comedy. You're
Right.
You're the voice.
When she said
in Rhode
something,
Island.
excuse me, about comedy before, I was
Yeah.
thinking of him. I was going to say, but you
Yeah,
were speaking,
yeah,
I was
yeah.
going to say that John Perrano is the best.
Right, so that's like him saying,
That's
like,
what I'm saying
that's like
about
a
you.
little kid. He's kind of, but now I guess I'm seeing it better because it's true, and it's not any knocking to any other comics who might be
No,
watching,
they good.
because there are very
Oh,
good
he
comics
had some
in
good
Rhode
ones
Island.
when we went and heard them.
Yeah, like,
Exactly.
this is really funny guys, but I guess it's just the work ethic, and I'm not trying to say other comics don't have the work ethic, but just the business behind what John Prada does.
He's the Don Rickles
He
of
has
Rhode
like
Island.
so many connections and so many. What's the word? I don't know. He's
That's what I'm
has
saying,
done
they
so
can't-
many rooms, like to see a
you
young
never
kid.
touch him.
Yeah, like see a young kid who's 5 right now who
touch him.
goes into comedy to
Yeah.
become to that level. It is possible.
It is possible.
But I mean, it's
Right.
probably
I know what you're
unlikely
We know it,
to just
yeah,
cover
yeah.
so much ground. So
They're
that's what you're saying
never
about her.
gonna
You
do-
covered
yeah.
a lot of ground.
They're never going to accomplish
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
I feel her,
Yeah.
John Parada, like people like that.
They covered a lot of ground and with you, a lot of connections, acquaintances, a lot of probably just been out doing.
Yeah.
You know, I
Your thing
now I
for
get
all
what
the
you're saying.
years,
Yeah. John
It's
Prada
like
was,
no
that was
one
a good
will ever,
example.
yeah.
That is a good example because there are different comics who have actually achieved a lot, but I guess I have yet to see one that has. Even just you look at the numbers alone. I mean, he's done this room, John Prada. He's done many other
Packs it.
rooms, many other.
Packs it
and-
on a
yeah.
Sunday.
Right,
On a Sunday
right.
he packs it.
But he's done many rooms in Rhode Island, and I haven't seen.
And
I don't think
beyond.
technically out of state too.
Yeah.
And I've seen other comics have other rooms. I'm not saying they haven't, but he's had the most rooms.
Yeah.
Like even just that number alone
Consistent.
has meaning.
Consistent.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
he's had a lot.
That's what I mean about
Hi,
her,
hi,
like-
Chris. Chris
and just-
Ross is saying hi.
Just like I'm saying,
Drop
with
in your
Deborah, I
name
don't
if you want to
mean
enter
in
the
an event, I'm
contest. Drop
saying,
your
like,
name.
Everyone knows what you did, Deborah, and it's like to you, it's like, wow, to me, it's a big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think it's
Yeah.
your
No, I
career
know.
is like
you
unblemished.
You did that
and,
for me.
Yeah.
you know,
I mean, the booth and everything over here, that was beautiful.
oh, this is nothing though. Like I said during that, it should have been a parade.
Yeah.
Wow, look
It
at that.
was. I had a great time.
I know. You're thinking now. I should
I know.
parade.
No, I know, a parade.
I didn't even think of that.
No, but I'm just saying, like,
Hey, Chris.
you know, I don't know. I just think
Chris,
people
I'll
get
drop
more
your name.
recognition for different things where,
Yeah.
and it's the way you are, too. Like I said, she comes in, puts her
Yeah.
stuff down, and you watch her. She's like a pinball.
Yeah.
She stops at everybody. I mean, him too.
Yeah.
He does the
Yeah,
same thing, and you
yeah, he
guys
do.
do it on your breaks. It's a totally different vibe
Yeah.
when you guys are here. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? Like, not
Paul.
many
Hi,
people.
thanks for
Oh,
tuning
Richie
in.
from Brother to Brother definitely.
Paul,
he looks
Paul,
it,
Paul
too.
saying hi.
Brother
Paul.
Was it
John
us?
was the world premiere.
Paul Van Us.
Hi, Paul. We just talked to Paul.
Jerry's
Hi,
busy.
Ray.
Jerry's busy right now.
He's over there.
Uh,
I didn't mean to. You said something about the guy from Brother to Brother. I didn't mean to.
Yeah,
go
Richie
down
does that too, but not to the extent that
Yeah.
they do it. You do it every single time.
yeah.
It's
And world
impressive
premiere
to
is
me.
great,
I mean,
too.
I see, like, you know,
Perfect examples. Usually they're going to be here this week too, I think. Is it this
yeah,
week?
I forget what they do. 23rd maybe.
That's what I mean. There's other talent.
Yeah.
Like I think even with things, something even not, like even cooking. There's some people who they never worked in a restaurant ever, but
And
they're
they're
the best
tremendous
chef or the best baker
Oh,
or
yeah.
the best,
My mother was like
you know,
that.
everything.
Nobody-
There's just a lot of hidden talent that you
Yeah.
just don't. That doesn't. Those people don't necessarily make it famous or necessarily make it to a stage, but I believe
Yeah.
they have it though. They have the
And they're
potential.
Getting, believe me,
It's
they're
crazy.
getting all the
It's
glory,
crazy.
even though they don't. They do
Yeah.
it with all their heart.
Yeah.
They
yeah,
love it every
interesting.
day.
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
You don't have to get the
Well,
glory
Parada,
from
though.
people if you're
Right.
just doing it in that kitchen,
Yeah.
cooking, and they
Right.
love it.
Yeah.
But
Like
Parada's
Bobby
like-
working at the door.
Right.
He,
Now
he's
I go to
wonderful.
Mike. I went to Mike Barone's grandson's party,
Mike Barone's
Last week-
grandson's
Mike
party.
Barone.
and then everybody at the party, $5.
Yes.
$5. Then they started getting Kareem on. They ended up getting Kareem with it.
Oh, God.
And now, what was that again? What do you mean you only had one day off in all those years? Was that an exaggeration?
No, he meant that I worked like them days.
Never called out.
We would work 6 days a week. I was
Yeah.
another band. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
6 nights a week?
6 nights a week in those
First time
days
she
in
ever
the
got
70s
sick,
with the
couldn't
band
come,
Hollywood.
couldn't play.
Oh yeah, I never really got sick.
Oh my God, that's a lot. That's a lot
I
of
mean,
nights.
maybe allergies,
Yeah.
or you know, from being in clubs where the air conditioner is right over you.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
next day, you really got to know where your placement is to sing.
know,
And then
I know.
if you're singing 3 nights,
That's a
you know,
lot.
the air conditioner depletes me, even my
Right.
body, because I'm thin.
Right,
And
right.
having that blowing over me, and a lot of fans, no good.
Right.
But
That's a lot of nights. So what do you mean? Were you playing with different bands too?
No, well,
or?
yes, Hollywood. I was in a band called Hollywood. That's the ones
Coppola
that
Sisters.
did the Village People 4 nights in Framingham, Chateau Deville, and in Randolph. That's when they just made the hit. The Macho Man, old YMCA.
Yeah.
And they were nice guys. They were nice people.
So you played in different bands, but then I guess
But
the idea was work that many nights. Like,
Right, and
that's
that
a lot.
time,
That's a lot.
if you were working at Kojak's and you got clubs like that,
Yeah.
you worked 4 nights straight, 5 nights straight. It wasn't
That
like
era.
this, like I'm here 1 week, maybe 2 weeks, Kareem has us back again.
Right.
Yeah, that was,
Wow.
but you were younger, so you could do
Right,
it.
yeah, that's true too.
You know, you weren't 30 like I am now.
Right.
Bobby.
But it's such, it is though, like, it's amazing, like, when you look at it that way, like, I don't know.
How do you rest your voice?
I don't. I want, I
Because
clean.
if you.
No, I do breathing. I don't do no more vocalies or stuff like that, like my brother trained me to do. Now I do the breathing to know where the placements are,
Okay.
where I'm going to hit a high note
Yeah.
or a medium note. That's what I do. I do that all day. Sometimes I'll be speaking with you,
Yeah.
and I'll just.
And you know the way you're
It's
making
a
the words
very
come out.
tiny. It's a very tiny breath.
Get up.
No, when I'm not talking to you, I'll be doing it. I'm not
Oh,
doing
okay.
it now.
You'd be like that. Okay, yeah.
Very, it's like my brother, God rest his soul, used to say, the breath should be like sucking through a straw. I don't mean any of that. I don't do that when I sing. I don't know. I got a different way.
Right,
I'm not
right.
saying that
Hey,
wrong.
hey, Charlotte. Hey.
You know,
Right.
I showed Bobby a few tips. When
Oh,
he
that's
wanted to
interesting.
sing.
I was singing in the police station.
Okay.
Because I guess it's true. Like you have to be able to rest. That
Yeah.
like, do you recommend honey, tea, water?
Nothing of that. I mean, it'll soothe the throat, but if you're having a problem with something, an allergy, that's the only thing it'll do. Allergy, or if you don't know sing properly, and you go hoarse, you can drink that all you want. All it'll do is soothe for you, make you feel better, but you still probably won't be able to hit the notes that you would be able to until you really rest and not speak.
Okay. Yeah.
And
that,
the worst thing to do is, see on the breaks, Bobby said he noticed I'm like a ping pong ball, I go talk to people.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing a singer can do.
Because now you're using your voice.
My brother Arthur would say, that's like you never took a break. But if you do what I do, I mastered it.
Right.
You can go right back up there and do it. But if you don't know what you're doing, that will
On
tire.
the voice level.
Right.
And, because someone did say that too. Like if people who have laryngitis or lose their voice, the best thing to do is just not talk.
Right.
Like as much as possible, just don't talk.
Right.
And don't compete over background noise. Don't talk over the vacuum or over loud music. Don't talk over that. Now you're straining it even more and more and more. So they say just like even just a word. Every time we talk, supposedly something back there is clanging together like hundreds of times. Supposedly, I read about that.
Really?
So the best thing is really, I forget the exact what it is. It's like it uses a lot of whatever. So if you're gonna compete and yell and like I said, try to be heard or so it's crazy. Yeah. Hi Frank. Hey. So guys, drop your name if you want to come. If you want to or if you want a ticket or a pass to get into the old school dance party on September 16th on a Saturday night here at Copperfield, right?
Yeah.
Copperfield, Johnston. Yeah, sorry.
Woo, woo, woo.
The second one's going to be in Oneyville.
Yeah.
We're going to say something. I'm sorry. You want to say something?
No, that was it.
Oh, okay. So we're kind of saying this whole party thing is like an extension of the party in the neighborhood. Is that what it's kind of looking like?
Exactly.
Yep. So it is.
Just
and,
going deeper with it, like bringing it back to people that never hasn't seen people in so many years or whatever.
When they come.
Yeah.
It happens to me a lot though because of the dog.
Yeah.
Like I get to like
Yeah.
see this where he says this guy's doing, but it's heating up now, so people should call in their reservations anyway if they're going to be here, because it's probably half full now, and we're still like 10 days away.
That's good. Yeah.
All
right. So tell your friends. And
Deborah's hosting.
Huh?
Deborah's hosting.
Oh, yes, yeah. 2 weeks ago, my cousin Karen, we had our class reunion, but I was playing here. About 15 of the people came, my
Oh, yeah.
friends,
What's up?
that I
Yeah.
haven't
Afterwards?
seen. They came right here,
Oh,
after
that's
the
nice.
concert.
It was nice.
Yeah.
It was
good.
it was great seeing them.
Good.
So it's a
That's
reunion,
awesome.
but
Yeah.
it's basically we just want to,
Yeah.
even if you didn't go to school, like just say if I didn't go to Hope with her,
That's right.
but I might have known her. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
like, wait, what are you doing? What's this one doing? And, we got,
You
Yeah.
see how they
We're gonna
look,
bring it back.
what,
Yeah.
what everybody looks
Yeah.
like.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Memories.
Yeah, so it's not, like I said, so if you see the flyer, it's not just necessarily those high schools. They're just using those as an example.
go by the airplane. The airplane says Mount Pleasant and beyond.
Yeah.
So that's as far as you can go.
And then, so again, the event is on, those who are just tuning in, the event is on Saturday night, Saturday, September 16th. So be there, drop your name if you want to get a free pass into the event, drop your name, or tell your friends about it. And it's not just the baby boomer era, it could be anyone.
Yeah,
Anybody.
70s, 80s, 90s, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Just to, I get together.
Yeah. And then anything you want to touch on, just about, you said, like your era versus the era today?
Yeah, well, Deborah's wearing bell bottoms at night. You know what I mean? Shit like that.
I got them.
I like bell bottoms.
Not as flared out, but I got the jeans
do.
like that.
And one of them shoes with the cork heels too. Dr. Scholl's, was
Oh
it?
Oh,
God.
the candies. The
Yes.
candies shoes. Remember?
Yeah.
The candies, like, what was that? Like the
For
wedge
your feet.
with the, am I saying that right? With the wooden heel. The wooden.
Right.
I used to have them.
Yeah,
What
that's
is
what I'm
that?
talking about.
Yeah, the candies.
It's
all
funny.
platforms. All platforms.
It's funny because I
Platforms
invited
too.
him, Joey Manfredi. I was at his birthday party, and when he got off the dance floor, I looked. He had the platforms with the fish in the heel,
And
Deborah.
my mother was in that picture. Did you see that picture?
With
the
Joey?
one that was in the paper?
No, not in the
But
paper.
that- her
I'm
and
saying
my
he wore
father-
them that night
He,
at his birthday party
the
2 weeks
little
ago.
fish.
Oh my God, you could have seen him. I don't know if the fish is
They're
still
real
in the
Oh,
fish.
I hope there's no fear.
But I
That's
take,
so weird.
and that's the reason why, just to show you, like, I want to get Joey Manfredi here
That's cool.
because of that era. The dancing in the 70s, you couldn't find a better dancer than Joey
No,
Manfredi.
Joey.
So what he does to dancing is like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Is he coming that night?
He said yeah,
Like
but I'm
whoever he
saying
is?
that was like 2 weeks ago. I
He
invited
owns
him.
platforms.
Oh,
They're called
okay.
platforms. But Deborah, he had them shoes.
Yeah.
High too.
Yeah.
And with the fish and the thing.
Yes.
Like imagine.
Right. My mother
Yeah.
and father were looking through the window. They
What's
didn't
the
know.
store?
And they, Hurlos, I think
No,
it was.
Geller's.
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 And my mother and father got in the picture. You see the shoe was displayed and the fish
And the
was
fish
swimming.
was in it. Imagine.
Yeah.
And then what? It just dies?
Well, it's
Oh, you take him? Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I don't know
hope
what
they
happened
would
to the
take it
fish.
out.
Oh, God.
We was worried about other things.
Yeah.
We worried about the fish.
I know. I guess not.
I'm like
70s,
full
yes,
finesse
the best ever.
with the animals. Ankapore rescue.
Yeah,
Woo!
but it was weird though seeing them shoes though. Like
Yeah.
he said, wow,
Right.
they had to be like 76. Them shoes.
Yes.
Imagine.
They were, yeah.
Imagine.
But
We
it was
never
just
had
funny.
that.
It was funny because like it was sort of like ahead of our times in that era. Maybe it was because
Compared to today.
right,
Especially,
because
right?
the drinking era,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
our
18,
age was 18.
Yeah, it's 18.
So you're in clubs 14, 15 years old.
Oh, yeah.
So
Right, right.
I had to be 15. We figured it out at Joey's birthday. We used to pick Joey up, and different clubs had dance contests. I think it was $100 in that era, though.
That
I
you
don't
would
remember
win?
exactly. So we would take him to Bogart, say. He'd go in and win.
True story.
And then we would take him to, I can't remember the place in West Warwick. They wasn't really up on the lights and all that, but they used to have one every week. We'd take him there, take him to
Awesome.
another place. So we're like 15, 16 years old doing that shit. Saturday Night Fever did it in 77. We were doing it in 75, 76. Yeah, it was weird. It was like ahead of our end. It's like being 15 nowadays, picture it to a kid 15. You know what I mean? Like we were just doing it without cell phones, without technology. You know what I mean? And you found everybody too.
I know.
Even though you only had your house phone, remember the biggest thing in the world? Call waiting. You ain't got call waiting.
Oh, the pages.
Deborah, you ain't got call waiting yet.
The
Come on,
pagers.
Deborah.
The pagers.
Yeah.
And then the
beeper,
pages
the
after,
beeper,
yeah.
The
Like,
beeper.
but imagine the 70s though. Well, we still found the people that you needed to be found, but now you just gotta go like that.
Right,
You know where
right.
they're at, but
That's true. And word of mouth, like still, as much as we use Facebook, and even me, I'm the worst example because I don't scroll enough, like through the scroll to see who had a baby, who graduated, who did this, who did that, who passed away.
Right.
I didn't have that to see that.
Right.
But I mean, because I don't scroll enough. But I still find out through other people who's passed away, who got married. You still end up finding, even if it's not right away.
Yeah.
I noticed that, even though say we have this technology thing, but even without it. But that's how we did it years ago anyway. It was just by a phone call or by telling someone.
Well, the death notice.
Yeah, we look in the
paper.
newspaper.
I haven't even looked at the paper like in ages.
How about your friends? That's
Oh.
right.
Jerry, can you let Stephanie in, please?
Oh, is that your friend?
Yeah, Stephanie.
Yeah, no, I thought it was
Yeah,
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 yeah.
I thought it was him.
Hey.
Yeah, so I mean,
But, yeah, it's just like
it just was
our
different,
era, Deborah,
but we
was-
still got by.
Yeah.
You
We
know?
got by well, though. You have
Yeah.
to say it. Like,
You want to hop on?
say a few things. Hi, I'm Stephanie. I just came off vacation. Call me. 954-8455.
Is that the real number?
Huh? I said that. No, 954-8455. But anyway, the raffle.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the same. We should have just got the time too, not to wrap us up. But yeah, anything else that I missed or?
No, but it was a different era, and we want to go back to that era.
Yeah.
We want everyone to come and have a great time and enjoy it. Second to none's gonna bring us back with the music and different things. And Jerry's gonna be wearing his hockey jersey. Deborah's wearing bell bottoms. But it's gonna be a great time, and we just want to bring everybody back. And I'm glad that the response we're getting from different people, where how they feel like we do, and they're want to do it too. A lot of different people that I've already heard from. I have one friend coming from New Hampshire
Oh wow.
who's can't wait to come. He went up New Hampshire in like '79.
Yeah.
He lived up there. He had a career in corrections, and he can't wait to come.
Yeah.
I think he said he's going to go to sleep early on the 15th.
Yeah. That's like me. Sometimes I say that. I'm like, my God, I got to get to bed early tonight. Oh my God. And then sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, so don't forget the 16th, Saturday the 16th. Yeah, so it wasn't too many. More people did tune in, but not too many people entered, so we just got the one name. So I guess, which was, I think his name was Chris. So I guess Chris had.
He's on my friend on
So,
Facebook.
so Chris, if you're watching, just because I'm just wrapping up
Just
anyway.
that night at the door, just ask where I am, and you'll get 2 free entries.
So that's for Chris Ross, okay? Anyone watching on replay, sorry, but doesn't mean you
DJ,
still
I
can't
think.
go.
I think he's a DJ, Chris Ross, yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not
Yep.
sure. But yeah, so Chris, you're welcome for you and one other person. But anybody, like I said, even if they're watching on replay, they can still come in that night. It says $5 at the door,
Yes.
right? $5 at the door. And so Chris, see Bobby at the door that night on the 16th. And yeah, it sounds great. And then so I just was going to say, next week is to be announced, to be determined still where I'll be next week. I just always like to say where I'm going to be at the end.
Oh.
Yeah, so
determined, you're
to
not
be
saying that?
determined, yeah. Yeah, because I'm still in the works of it, unfortunately. I'm still in the works of it. Sometimes I'm booked out like 2 months, but actually I do have something in October, a little Halloween thing, but I'm just saying, so yeah, next week is open, but I have an idea where it's
I'd
going
like
to
to
be.
suggest somebody for you.
Yeah.
Tommy's Pizza on Oakland Ave. That's
Yeah,
a lot of
they're
history.
on my list.
He
yeah.
has a lot of
They're on
history,
my list.
Tommy.
It was more just getting a hold of the owner, and I spoke with another girl there. I wrote her name down. Yeah, let me know. Yeah,
But, because when he was a kid,
Yeah.
he started working. He was like 10 years old, and it's a good story on Drugstone.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it was in Providence first.
Yeah, he's got a good story to tell. Without a doubt. Not as good as Debbie's, but just saying.
I know. All right, sounds good. So next week, to be determined, and it's probably going to be an afternoon one, but I'm not positive afternoon or maybe evening. And so everyone back to school. I hope the day went well and the week goes well and everything. For anyone who's back to school, any parents, kids, grandparents, and all that. And I
They got a
feel
new
like
school
there's
too,
always,
right? Garden
Is
City's
it?
on.
Oh,
One
is
of
it
them all
open?
redone. I think it was
don't
on the
know.
news saying that, yeah.
Oh,
A couple of them wore it too.
yeah.
They did,
That was
like,
new.
gutted them, yeah.
Yeah.
All brand new.
Oh, that's always feels good. Being a nice new school, it's true. That's nice. So so good luck everybody with the new school year. And it's always like whatever in the beginning, but it gets this. You settle in. I'm a former teacher too.
Yeah.
You settle in. You get in a routine. The kids get in a routine. It's, you end up. It's all the things you can't fall asleep, can't whatever, but you get through it. I mean, we all got through it, right? Everybody gets through it year after year. So just stay calm. So all right. So that's it. Anything else you guys want to add or?
Nope.
Anything?
I'm good. Hope we see everybody on the 16th.
Yes.
Here at Copperfield. It's going to be a great show, great event, sponsored by Germanex.
Thank you.
Sponsored by
Bye.
Seconds and
Bye,
Unbeing.
everybody.